right, everybody, what is up? Welcome back. It is time for us to go and try and find the blueprint for the big air tank. So I looked online to see if I could. There was a Reddit post that showed about 10 different things. Most of them were like, simple stuff. Fishnet, planter, crossbow. But I did find that somewhere down here, so from the mansion to this thing to here, this is the, it's got like a little, it's hard to see the map, but it's like a little ship, probably underwater. There's a jet ski blueprint here. And then past this, all the way to here is I believe it's the amusement park. This is where we need to go. That's where we need to go. So we're going to do that. I'm going to bring my air tanks just in case. In case it's way down there. Anyway, I got a lot to show you in the house here when we come back. You see that? Look, I spent so much iron building just that little bottom part. I'm like, wait a minute, I got all kinds of wood. I could make the top out of wood and expand it, and it'd be really cheap, and I could do a lot. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I even I bought a blueprint from the trader that was, what was it called? European tile floors. And I bought, I had a green wallpaper, and I'm like, well, where's the blue? I had the blue for everything else, like half walls, windows, but not just a regular wall. So I did my bedroom quote in green. Come to find out, over there they had a blue wallpaper, so I bought that, and I did the bottom floor. Kind of hard to see, the wallpaper, but the flooring looks really cool. All right, so we've got I've got that axe thingy. We're gonna try it instead of my spear. I've got the gun, 200 rounds. I also brought. Okay, I can see that Ferris wheel. That's what we're after. There's a darkened Ferris wheel at 165 right now. You see it up there on the compass? That's where we want to go. Oh, look, What? The mutants have guns now? Oh my god. I remember when I first fought those guys, they did. Oh, look at that. Over there, it's showing. Maybe they moved the factory oil refinery right over there. Showing it over there. Where's this ship at? I bet you this ship has good stuff too. It just disappeared. Neptune. Okay. Neptune. But look, to do the things like the ship, that big town, the oil factory, the nuclear plant, you need the bigger air tanks. So, hey fellas, what's up? How's it going? Do your thing. So the icon is this Ferris wheel looking thing. Now this Reddit post says it's got the blueprint for the big air tank, provides greater oxygen storage. There it is. Oh, that's a nice island right there. Amusement park. Now the question's going to be, how do we find this bad boy? And are there any sharks? It says it's neutral, but that doesn't mean... Neutral doesn't mean no sharks, because the school says neutral, and it's got sharks. I wasn't sure. I brought seafood platter. I bought the antibiotics, which is, I think it's an upgraded heal juice. I brought all this stuff in case I needed to get in a fight, but I didn't know what we're looking for here. All right, so what I'm going to try and do is swim around, see if I can get that blueprint to pop up for me. At least then I'll know. Ooh, look at this. Oh, you see that? I don't want to use up my air tanks right now. You see this? Down in there, I bet you it's down in there. I bet you it's down in there somewhere. I still am in desperate need of those electronics boards that I just got right there. I was really happy to see that. Haven't got any of this in a while. What did I see over here? I was looking, oh, this guy. That one only gave me 2. They've been averaging like 3, I think. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, I'm just going for it. Well, that's 3 electronics boards, and you'd think that this place would possibly have a lot of transformers. It's an amusement park for Pete's sake. Now, I could have brought I could have brought those tabs too, not knowing that this was what it is. I could have brought those things that you take where you can, I guess, breathe underwater longer. Look, there's a safe under there. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, aha! Baby, it's a triple. Come on, be the big tank. Be right. Oh, dude, it's the thingy. It's the thingy. Dude. That's what we need. Not these. Look at these old rusty crude tanks. Let's see. Did it unlock in here? Big air tank. So you need 3 of the small ones, some modern parts, which I haven't made it. Oh, look at this. Steel ingots. So I got to get that other machine going. And I think what was holding me back was electronic parts for the steel thingy. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, baby. This is what, 4? This is 4 of these guys. So the key is, like, I got to get a better boat too, so like I can come over to places like this a lot faster. Now, obviously you're not going to come here but like once every like 5 days or something. What am I doing? I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I was waiting for it to like open up, but it was an insta open. That was dumb. Best day ever. Yay! Ooh, a big bed too. Nice. Alright. We know there is a safe down there. We got what we came for, but man, 4 of those thingies around, and each one of them was bought like a, oh, there's a 5th one. Oh my god, this is like the home of electronics parts. I think maybe on the way back we'll hit the that whatever that Neptune thing was, see what's there. And then also I want to drive by the whatever that thing looked like. It looked like an oil refinery. How do you get down there? Oh, this thing. Oh, this is what we need. This is like, could be gun parts. It's usually chock-a-block full of stuff. Looks like maybe you... I thought you went underneath that rock, but it looks like you go way under there. I already have that. I know that. A green leather couch. You know what else I found out? Dude, you remember all those blueprints I had? I took them to the trader and used them for to trade. I used them to trade, and it worked. So everything in the game, even though it doesn't show a monetized value, everything works. That's why I'm not chucking this stuff. So 10 is a full stack. 20 is a full stack. That doesn't, well, that could stack, but... So the main things that you move are things that are like full stacks. I think I said that before. That makes sense? Go ahead and eat those and drink that. We'll clear up some space. And you know what? I'll put that in there because I don't need that right now. You know what I should do? Well, I shouldn't start with less oxygen. We'll use our oxygen tanks. You're like, dude, why don't you use your oxygen tanks? All right, here we go. this guy. Bunch of malarkey right there. Here's this. There it is. Oh, it is just right here. All right, so five of the greenies. I'm gonna save my other oxygen tank for one of those other areas. 5 of the green transformers. So the police station has 2. This has 5. It's pretty good. All right, we definitely got what we came for. Now let's double back and hit some of those other areas we saw. I know I learned that. A purse? All right, listen, I'm not doing the purse thingy. Who? That's a big island there. There's going to be some fun islands. And trust me, I mean, everybody likes, you know, all different parts of these games. A lot of times I skip over some of the stuff, and, you know, that's the stuff that people want to see, like what we're doing now. This game is a grind. You know, it's got the grinding aspect of it. It's not bad. You can't cheat your way to being OP and then the game's ruined, which is a good thing. So I'm showing this part, but trust me, once we're going to get pretty heavily geared as we can. It looks like it's going to be a struggle to get. I have 0 parts for the SVD. It's going to be a struggle getting those good parts. But we're going to hit all these islands, man, and it's going to be fun. Wait, where did the boat go? Where did that boat go? Am I at it? Well, it might be deep. There's oh, there it is. We're right at it. Ooh, that's deep. And there's sharks. Oh, those are marlin there. Look at, there's some copper there. Let's just swim down, see what we can see. Copper, 2 coppers. Do we see? Oh, there's that. There, blueprint. Can I go in through here? Oh, it let me. Oh, wrong window. Oh, this should be a jet ski. Yep. So the thingy's right. The copper, some iron. Oh shoot, I was out of O2. Whoopsies. There goes my health. Cool. All right. Now, over here it's showing like an oil factory. It's like a round tank with a smokestack. There was something like an oil factory, and there was something like over there was a nuclear plant, but I was over there, I think in the last episode or the episode before that, we went over there when we first used our gun. I didn't see anything like that over there, so we'll see what's over here. You can see how some of these areas are a lot deeper, so definitely going to need the bigger tank. Oh, I can see 2 balls of glory down there. You ever seen... I was going to tell a joke, but I shouldn't. There's 3 of them. Was it Airplane or one of those old stupid movies? Where it's like, everywhere I go reminds me of my wife. It was San Onofre power plant. So this is not something I specifically remember the look of. 3 marlin. Copper. Hope I didn't miss a shark. It's like you got one shot when you come down here. There's another one we got to get, another greenie. So it looks like some sulfur, some copper, a little bit of iron nodes. Least we know. Do. What the? Allegedly, there's a shark down here that I did not see. Just bit me in the butt. There's probably a... Is he chasing me? So, one of those was a shark down there. He bit me. There could be a blueprint here. But, again, look, I had a goal. And goal was achieved. So let's go back home. Let's look at the map, see what we unlock. So here's us right here. It's so weird that they have this radio island so out of position. This radio island is like this big. So I'm here. Basically, I'm here actually, right between, but right by the closer to the school, between the school and the trading post, like that. So there is a blueprint down there at the refinery. We'll get it later. This, like I said, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. There's 12 blueprints that this thing shows. It shows the ones over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Oh, okay. So blueprint at it's a biofuel lab. I guess that's probably how you make gasoline. And that's all it shows. I can tell you, it's fishnet, planter, the handcrafted air tank, the crossbow. And then it says the big fishnet is up, like in front of us up there. So working from up here back this way, like right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is big fishnet, portable repair tools, the scuba fins, which I got. Homemade revolver is at the police station. I already got that, but I haven't seen that anywhere. That's weird. And then a percussion pistol at the biofuel lab. And then the jet ski and the blueprint, the big tank, which I already got. Right? Cool. So that's all this one shows. It's not like it's breaking the game for us or anything. 2 things that came in handy: the swim fins and the air tank. That's what I was able to find via that. So that's cool. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Now I get to show you the house. It doesn't look as good at night because you can't tell the colors on the walls. They're very muted. Even during the day, they're muted. But at least during the day, you could see that the first level's a little blue, second level's green. Yeah. And by the way, I had to use my chemical substance thingies to do that, so I didn't have that many of them. So I don't know if you can tell, but that's blue wallpaper. And you can see I rearranged down here. So we got our anvil, our repair. Over here is kind of like a miscellaneous random. We got our air tanks, right? And our water. Our water stayed down here, which it was always going to stay down here. I don't know if do I have any wood. Oh, I do. Okay. And then here is my sell items, which you can see. I kind of went through them. I went through them. But they'll fill back up. And then here's my tools, like my ore detector, and stuff that sometimes I don't necessarily want to take me on a long trip. Let's see. What did I do with all my stuff? I thought this thing was full. Did I accidentally drop stuff? I wonder if I should leave those in there. Last time I forgot to bring them, so maybe I'll leave them in there. All right. Let's see. In here, pants, that. Now I got to keep an eye out. There's certain armor underneath that it's... I think we can make it, but it requires a broken piece of something, so it's probably going to show up as armor. An oil painting of a fox in a birch forest. Now we can sell the clock. Okay. Oh, and then in here, that goes in there. So here we go. I know you can't tell. We'll sleep. Oh, we'll sleep right now. 5:11. That's good. That's good. All right. How about a potato and some of those guys? We'll go drink some more water. Sun will be coming up pretty soon. We'll be able to see better. So I only had enough blue to go from there to there. This wall over here looks bad no matter what time of day it is. So this is all green wallpaper in here. You can see that. It's still messing me up with the that I'm too close to the island. Probably should have done something about that. If I'm far enough away, I can still place it. Except there. Best day ever. Okay. Anyway, bed is still... So on this floor, look, I put down furniture. Obviously, I put stuff on the walls. Put down... This is all stuff that I collected. The bed's still here for now. This is my food. My food. And my regular cooker and my special seafood platter cooker. And then this is my stuff that I can either sell or place, either way. Now let's go upstairs. Oh, I put down see the floor? This is European tile on top of the strong metal. And I got that rug and that rug. And then we go upstairs. The whole upstairs is full of European tile on the floor, so it doesn't look as bad on the wood. And I used wood because the wood looks better than the scrap metal does. It looks better. And I did it double high, and I couldn't figure out the roof thingy. I tried that corner piece, and it dips down. It's like the roof is so weird. Anyway, just use flat. So I got... Those are both charcoal. You can see that charcoal. I've got my two regular melters here, along with, you know, the high-end type of stuff here, which looks like is full. I don't think I have anything for in here. Oh, I do. The circuit boards. So we have 23 now. That's good. This is like ammo or actual gun parts that can be mounted to make a gun. Not parts. And then over here is the parts and the broken stuff. What I was show you was this, like tucked forest pants, 100 armor, 150 armor. So we got to find these navy pants that are broken to get better leg armor. And I'm working toward this. See, the Spetsnaz vest is 450. I'm working toward this guy. It's 450 as well. I have this, I have this, I have this. I don't have steel ingots, but now I think we'll be able to make it. So I did have to build the black powder table. I said I wasn't going to, but I need black powder to make smokeless powder. So I built this. Oh, there's the homemade revolver right there. So I built that. We got the armor workbench. Here we got the ammo workbench. I got my generator here. I got my gun workshop here. And then there's the research table. Over here, double scrap. Then we've got this stuff. Right? Cloth type stuff. And then we got the rubber. And then we've got the wood. And then here we got gasoline and the paint that I was using. All right, so that's that. Those tanks should have went downstairs, but ultimately I'm going to need them. Now, did I unlock this? I think I unlocked it, but I couldn't build it. Yeah. So we need to build this guy, steel furnace. We need 10, 5, and 10. Do I have iron? Oh, just barely. 10 of those and 5 of these. I think I'll put it right here on the back side. Keep it close to everything. Oh, what did I grab? I grabbed the wrong thing, didn't I? I need 5 of these, not 5 of those. Build. Oh, I can't build it from over there because I'm standing on the wrong side. That sucks. Oh, it's a little fella. Oh, it's so small I could almost put it, I could just put it right here. So if you look in the top right corner, watch. As soon as I go into that area where it says Radio Island, I can't place anything. So I have to be over here. So I had to build this whole thing from way back here. It was really a pain in the butt. So this works off of coal, and now I need iron ingots. I do have 3. I have 3. But I need to make a bunch of plates. Well, I need 3 for sure, right? Here's 3. And then if we look at the next boat that we have, here's 10. Obviously, 30 storage slot. This is going to be better than the jet ski because based off of this. So I can't make the fine wood yet. So we definitely need 3, and then also we need, for the police armor, we need 5. So we need 8. Surprised there's not a way to I was holding it down. What if I shift? No, control. Oh, not control. All right. Coal is at max. It takes 5 iron ingots to make 1. That's not good. That is not good, my friends. All right, so let's go get our ore detector. I need the ore detector. And then we'll fill up our air tanks real quick. And we'll go, hopefully that the ore that was on the shelf over here, I was been in here for about 5 days doing all this stuff that I just showed you, and I haven't seen it respawn. The only thing it's showing is that one weird random one I couldn't find that was like hidden under something. We'll see if there's any over here. It's almost reading like it's just that one. Or maybe they're back, baby. This one's back at least. So that was 1. Before there was 4 here. Saying 65, so one of them came back. Looks like 2 of them came back. These are the same ones. There was 4 here before. It looks like maybe 2, maybe 3. There might be one up there. Yeah, there is. So at least 3 of the 4 are back. It's taken, it's been at least a week worth of in-game stuff for these to come back, so. I imagine the 3 that we found over there are not back yet. It's probably the only one that's back, that's still here, is that weird one I can't find. The other ones were on this side over here, right? Now, see, I'm going away from it. It's somewhere down the lava. Or it was over here. Yeah, this is where the weird one was. I don't even want to look for it. It's gonna lead me astray. It said it was like right here. Somewhere weird. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know what the story with this one is. Alright, how much did we get? That's not nearly enough. I need the primary thing. I'll deal with the boat and stuff later. The primary thing is to get the big oxygen tank, because a couple of those areas had ore down there, and it's deep, and plus you have the time to mine it, right? So I don't know if this is going to be enough to get what we need, but we'll start with this. I'm going to need some wood. Gonna need some wood. Okay, big air tank. We need 3. So 2 more, and I've got 1. Oh, I'm gonna be short by 1. Maybe there's some on the island over there. Put this in. Let this start cooking. So 5 ingots. Looks like it's gonna make 1 of them. Which means I need 10 more, and I've got, yeah, I have 4. I mean, I need 10 more. I have 10 more. We should have it. What the heck I'm talking about? Math is hard. See, I put 2 down so I could boop, 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 boop. It does go a lot faster. I think this takes a lot longer to melt. It looks like a little gas pump, doesn't it? Like the old school gas pumps you see out in the country. Maybe. Maybe not. Dude, I'm excited. Who's excited for the air tank? Okay, let's see. So we need 3... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This says 3 small tanks. This is handcrafted tank. What is the small tanks? I'm gonna, while this is cooking, I'm gonna look on the wiki. Sunkenland wiki. It's not, the wiki's not very good, by the way. It seems to be out of date. Air tanks. I'll type in, nothing's coming up. Air tanks, search. This finish yet? Oh, it did. Search results, air tanks. What? It's giving me research table. Maybe there's one in the research table that I missed. And if I did, you guys probably caught it, because that's how you are. Alright, starting with 1 stamina herbal mix. Small air tank right there. This is what I need. And it takes 5 to build that, and I need 3 of them. Okay. Is what it is. We will succeed, friends. Fear not. Fear not. Let's see how much. Why can't I see that? That one's full. Okay, so we have one of those. Yeah, we'll go to the island. We'll go to the island. So I probably should have unlocked and made those air tanks sooner, but look, the good thing is we're going straight to the big leagues. Okay, so we have 9 of those. All right, let's go ahead and we'll put these in here, these 2 things in here. Put the charcoal away, put the wood away. You notice I named my barrels Rubba. All right, so we know we need... Actually, take that back. We don't know what we need because this is just to research it. So 1 rubber, 2 of those, and 1 of those. Let's do that first to get an idea of what we need. It's all the way back up in 2. I can't believe I missed that. Unlock small air tank. Okay, so now we'll find out what we need. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we need 2 of these bad boys. So we'll need a total of 6 of these tanks. 1 of those. We're good. We should be good on everything but the iron ingots. I have 3 of them. Let me grab more of that. We have 3 of those. Wow, are we just gonna slip in with this thing or what? Rubber. Okay. So we have 2. I made 1. Oh, this is what we need. Scrap. I was looking at the wrong thing. It's alright. 2 of those. Okay, so now we need 2 of those. It gives us 2. 3. Now we have those 3. We just need 4 rubber, and we need modern parts. Now, I haven't made any modern parts yet, so I believe they're in my inventory here. Think modern parts. Okay, so how many modern parts did we need? 2? 3. All right, 3. So we need copper. Modern parts. 1, 2, 3. It's funny how when you first make the tank, they're actually full of air. Big air tank. We need our 3 thingies here. There it is. The big boy. Haha. Now you see what it took just to make this? Look at, I mean, I exhausted. This thing was full. This was all. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 components. An ungodly amount of iron. Yeah. Pretty dicey, eh? Eh? Alright, so... about not time ready to sleep yet. We just gotta eat. Man's gotta eat. Alright, so now we have a big air tank. We have our axe, our ore detector. I was kind of hoping it was going to be like a fight, not just a swimmable thing, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We need to be like past 1900 to sleep. Just so we don't wake up too early. I just like to keep this thing topped off at 10. Not that it matters. Thing's really good on wood too, actually. I don't fill that thing up that much. Alright, so we don't really have enough time to go fight one of these bases. I think we'll go to the radio island, see if there's any iron over there. Iron. And, of course, we're going to test our water tank, our air tank. So the line is the same, but look how slow it moves. That's pretty legit. That's pretty legit, you guys, as far as time goes. Alright, we'll keep an eye out for any crabbies, because that's how I make my seafood platter. And you know what I like to do when I come here is to grab a little bit of wood. I did make the better axe as well. And you know what? Honestly, it doesn't really chop that much faster. Not really. I'm probably going to bypass all the scrap and stuff. You guys, I've done this like 3-4 times here to get stuff, but I'm going to go look for where the iron nodes normally are and see if any of them have a return. So one spawns here, right here. Boop. Oh, that was a crab. So I did notice with this, it one-shots crab where the spear was 2. Okay, another node spawns right over here. Boop. Not here, it's not a good sign. Another node spawns in this corner. These are ones I've seen come back. Right here. Boop. Not there, not a good sign. Another node, which is usually copper, spawns right here, and there it is. We'll grab that. So looking at that tank just swimming over, that thing's going to be super beneficial when we have to dive down deep and not have to come back to the surface, like when we're getting transformers and stuff like that. Be pretty good. Another node spawns over here. So usually copper, right there, and kind of next to that scrap pile. These are ones that I've gotten 2 or 3 times, the ones I just pointed out. Now up here, it's a crapshoot. After I took all of that stuff that first time and built my little container in the sea, it's only come back 2 nodes. One time there was an iron node, and a second time there was an iron node, and that was it. Nothing like that was there before. I mean, not even close. But this area is pretty good to get a decent amount of scrap, and I can also get like see these things, you get a chance of getting clothes like that I could sell. Or wood. Wood is always good. Oh no, the tractor hasn't respawned. Or the car. Oh my gosh. Huh. There's a car and a tractor usually up there. There's one more iron node. Cool. This is really good food. It's like 50 hunger on those things, which, like, when you wake up in the morning and you're red, you pop one of those and... Okay, got a leather chair out of that thing. It's funny, I haven't been to the island in a few days. Moccasin boots. I'm a little surprised that these nodes didn't respawn. I mean, the cars didn't respawn. This is usually food. There's also usually a little half dumpster here that gives you a bunch of, you know, one of those like 20 scrap from one dumpster. It's odd. I know I've like got the things before. It should have respawned by now. So last time there was a node right here. This time there is one right here. Maybe it's just going to take some serious time and these will come back. So periodically I'll check back. But as you can see from the amount of steel that I need and it taking so many... I almost find it's better instead of chopping wood just to go to the trader and buy all the wood that she has. You chop down that tree. With the other axe it took 18 hits. Well, let's try the new one. It took 18 hits before. $14. Well, it saved me 4 hits. Doesn't really give you that much wood, but man, do I go through wood. I mean, I went through a lot of wood building that top part and burning, like melting down. Every single ore is 3 wood, so... The other thing is, I seem to be noticing a little bit that might be another benefit to this is before the other axe, when I chop down a tree, I'd be completely exhausted. My stamina would be gone. So my stamina only went down to halfway after 2 of them. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm excited. I didn't want to do too much like off screen. You guys would be like, oh my god, you did so much. But I did notice I could jump over that. Look for some crab while we're here. See, usually if I come to the island, I can clear everything that's in the front here, everything that's in the village, this one and that one, and then I go up there. Up there. And I come back this way. Then I have to come back to go up top up there because my inventory is full. Yeah, I've cleared this place a couple of times. Good loot. I mean, you get components, rubber, cloth, you know, scrap. Sometimes iron and copper nodes. Sometimes not. Looking for crabbies. Crabbies I found... Oh, there's one. Crabbies I found are pretty far away from the water on this island, surprisingly. One time I came here and there was, right where I landed the boat, there was 3 of them right here. Just sitting there. Sulfur. See if I can eyeball anything. I don't have my ore detector on. But I think there's a shark chasing. Oh, a little too fast for you, eh, buddy? Huh? You coming here? I'll kill you. I guess we should try and kill the shark with this thing, see if it works. What are you afraid of? Where are you going? Shark? Yeah. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I sure hope that I can fill up the big air tank with the regular air filler. That would suck if it was like, oh no, it's a one-time use, and then you've got to make it all again. Like, okay, I won't be doing that. Nice. Let's see. Oh, yeah. The big air tank. Big air tank. Delicious. All right, so we want the crabs. So it's the scallops that aren't cooked. So you cook the crabs, you cook the shark meat or marlin meat, and don't cook the clams, and then you put in the other thing and you make up those extra, what do you call them? 50% health, or not 50%, but plus 50 health. But if you cook your clams, it won't work. So a lot of times they come back here and they're like, you have clams in your inventory and you just got to be careful not to put them down. You got to do the Q or E and slide it back and forth. Come on. Come on. This thing's really fast. All right, so I've got what? 2? All right, let's dump our inventories. Same kind. Same kind. This is the beauty of kind of putting down more. I don't think I have anything in there. Go down here to the old sell bucket. Sell. Got food. This food's going to be used. This food's going to be used. Got to cook those down. Food. Or food. I just got to be careful when I do same kind in the food bin because it takes my health because I have this herbal medicine in here and I don't want that to. I almost let it take it and I didn't notice it. Like, whoops. We're going to be back up to 11. I've got 2 in the boat, which is good. That's that, and cook. Cook these bad boys down. We're looking pretty good now with that air tank. I think that these facilities, the underwater facilities now, especially the ones I just went to in the early part of the episode to unlock the blueprint, we're going to be able to get all the goods from down there, which is pretty important, I think. Pretty important. You can see how much wood I end up going through on this. See, they take 3 per. It's a lot. I think I said I used like 150 wood on that first bunch that I did to build this place. That is a lot. I got to start working toward. We'll look at the gun things. This is the thing that's got me a little bit concerned because I have no idea where to find the blueprints. In the back of my mind, I'm hoping it's not the thing that I always talk about. They're way out here at the highest level. And it's like, oh, look, I beat the whole game. Now I get the SVD. Like, no, please don't do that. Like, what good is it getting something that late in the game where you're basically done, taking over the islands? Oh, it did all the copper first. Of course it did. Back up to 30 on copper. Pretty good. We're going to look in there. Trust me. I'm going to make you guys sit through just a little bit of this. This is what I do on my own time. But that's another thing. Another thing that goes quick is the iron. All right, so take a look at this. If we... What I'm thinking right now, based off of pure numbers, right? It wouldn't be bad to have a pistol, right? Because that would be different ammo than the rifle. Because this uses rifle ammo. The SVD, oh, it uses sniper ammo, so I don't know, maybe. Let's take a look at this. Based off of the numbers, 208 damage, this LW59 guy. No unlocks. No unlocks. I've got a sight, and I found this blueprint somewhere. Alright, so basically though, here we have no unlocks. So I'd have to find a receiver or find the blueprint and find a barrel. AK, same deal. M16, same deal. But you know, these are the... I do have some of this stuff unlocked. The magazines, the sights, and that, I did unlock some of that stuff. And let's go down, look at the SVD. Same deal. So you start with a scrap barrel, then you got an iron barrel, then you got an alloy barrel, then you've got a high-tech barrel. Look at this. Pretty cool, right? Check this out. No unlocks. Scrap receiver, iron receiver, alloy receiver, high-tech receiver. I do have an alloy stock. That's cool. I have that unlocked. I got a sight unlocked, but I don't have either the scopes unlocked. And I don't have this unlocked, but I do have... I can make the blueprint at the... For the sniper rifle, I can make the regular blueprint at the trader. But I also have this guy. Standard sniper rifle magazine. So if you have this, and the blueprint is not unlocked when you're building the gun... And say you go to magazine, you click on the magazine, which is this one, the standard one, and instead of saying produce, you can't produce it because it's locked. You put mount, and it'll mount it. So if you have it, you can mount it, even if you don't have the blueprint. Let's take a look and see what we have in here. I don't think... This is cool, the red dot, but it won't go on this gun that I have. So we have a red dot. We have this. Stern... So we have a stern iron receiver. We have an iron barrel. We have 3 scrap barrels. We have a pistol long barrel and a pistol calibrated barrel and a pistol mag. So, oh, and here, oh, we have an iron stock as well. But I have the blueprint for the alloy stock, which I would most definitely use first. I mean, if you have the opportunity to craft something that's better, then that's what you're going to do, right? So, as far as iron goes, we are up to 6. Man, we used every single piece of iron that we had. Pretty crazy. Time is 16:43. I don't know if I have enough stuff. You know what I'm thinking about, though, is I don't think I'm ever going to use some of this stuff. Like, I have this. Maybe I'll keep one. I'll take 2 of those. We're going to run over to the trader real quick. Take this stuff. What I try and do is get rid of the stuff that doesn't have a monetized value on it first, and then slowly put in the monetized stuff, like cigars, cell phones. Funny thing is, I found diamond rings over here in the what I call the cheap area, and I haven't found it since. We'll go look at the 3D printer real quick too. One time I came over here just recently and I didn't have enough stuff. I had to scrap this scrap that was here, this and this, to actually be able to get the thing. Alright, 3D printer. So, automatic rifle mag short. I have the long one, so I don't need that. We're not doing anything scrap. We have one of these, but I don't know if I have the blueprint for it. We have this scrap metal stock. Here's the sniper rifle standard mag. So I can unlock this, and then the SMG one, and then if I needed to, the scrap metal. So it's not a bad thing me selling this right now. So what I always try and do is grab this, grab these, grab the food, I started grabbing those. I thought they were for something different. I already did that, and I already did that. So based off of that, we'll put the clothes in first. The clocks. The barrel. The magazine. Uh-oh. Well, she does not like what I'm putting out. Huh. Okay. I don't like to leave without everything that I want. I was hungry. I was hungry. Sometimes, surprisingly, some scrap will throw you over the edge. Sometimes it won't. Okay, let's see if we can do it now. So we want those. There's a fair amount of stuff I'm giving her. Wow. No, not that. Wow. She like changed her tune. Fine, we have a deal. Huh. Alright, that's kind of rude. I guess before I had more cigars or something, because those clothes and those barrels didn't really count for much. Oh, I'm freezing now. Don't really have anything. So the quickest thing I could do is take a drink of water and have that thing kick on. Yeah, it's affecting my health. I see the health dropping. I swim pretty fast. So get this. Stand near a fire. It's not really working. It works when I'm, oh yeah, it worked. It works good when I'm melting down ores. Then you just wake up and eat a big meal. Okay, we have 13 of these on me. Put these in here. We're looking good. I don't know if I need 13 of those on me, though. Maybe 5. Looking good. All right, so I need to get a lot more ore. How much was it for our armor? 5. Oh, geez, that's a lot. This is a little ways off until I can get some ore. I'd like to maybe... It's such close quarters on that next mission over there at that Iron Skull one, which is right over there. So I could go back in the next episode over here to the oil refinery and get the ore that was down here. I mean, I know there was like probably 2 iron and 2 copper and a couple sulfurs. Maybe there was some at Neptune. Or we could just chance it and go there. Anyway, that's it for me, y'all. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.